Welcome to the 39th episode of PD Exposed. Hi, I'm Heather Frelia, and this is John Olson.
Before we lay out this show, we want to personally thank all of you, our viewers, for your wonderful enthusiasm and your wonderful comments to us, both in person and on our website over the past couple of months. You guys are absolutely getting what we're trying to do here. We appreciate it, and it fuels us to want to do more episodes of PD Exposed.
Absolutely. Charlie FM put on one heck of a benefit at the Aladdin Theater, and John got to hook up with some old friends from some past episodes and made a new friend, the one and only Charlie girl, Shell Bailey.
My boy Josh and I got to attend the Portland International Auto Show. We saw some pretty amazing things. And along the lines of amazing things, how about the Greek hospitality?
And we didn't even have to go to Greece to get that hospitality. We only had to go to 2nd and Burnside at the Alexis restaurant. And ladies, you don't want to miss this, because for the annual Greek festival, John sheds his clothes once again and puts on a toga.
Our featured band on this episode was also at the Charlie FM benefit at the Aladdin Theater, Intervision 5. From their vibrant personalities to their kickin' tunes, we know you guys are going to love these guys.
So grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite beverage,
and join us for the next 30 minutes on PD Exposed.
I'm Steve Dunn from Channel 2. You're watching PD Exposed.
We're at the Charlie FM Benefit for Children, the Random Music Festival at the Aladdin Theater, but it's anything but random. Tonight, we have 3 musicians who are featured on PD Exposed: Scott Fisher, Justin Hopkins, and the guys on this show, Intervision 5. Let's get it on. Very honored to be joined by the Charlie chick, Shell Bailey. Tell us about this event tonight. Who's it going to benefit? Because we love benefits on PD Exposed. We always like to pay back.
It's a benefit for Kids Giving, which is Entercom's children's charity drive. This evening, it's a $1 raffle, and you'll win an iPod loaded with music from the bands. The iPod donated by Power Mac Pack, Portland's premier Apple provider. You buy a raffle, and at the end of the night, raffle ticket, at the end of the night, we draw a winner and hopefully get as much money as we can for the community transitional schools. If you don't make it here this evening and you want to donate, you can do that by going to kidsgiving.com.
Super, super, super cool guys. Super good friend of the show, Justin Hopkins, rocked the house tonight again. You had everybody up dancing, dude.
That was a good time, man. It's the crowd.
Back on PD Exposed.
It's always easy when you're the foreplay, right?
All right, so I got some questions for you. Everyone's answering these tonight. It's an either-or thing. Radio or TV?
Radio.
Mark and Brian or Howard Stern?
Howard Stern.
Portland Trailblazers or the brand new Portland Lumberjacks?
I don't know who the hell the Portland Lumberjacks.
They're the lacrosse team.
Jailblazers for life.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Single life or dating exclusively?
Single for life.
And then, so eHarmony, Match.com, or Craigslist to find those chicks?
Oh, man. That is brutal. I like to go out to bars and meet real people. I know he likes his two-dimensional women. I keep it 3D.
This is the coolest night of reunions here at the Aladdin because we got Justin, we got Intervision 5, we got my boy Scott. How's the music going to be different on this next album?
Well, I think it's a little more raw, a little more organic. I think the songs are a step above. And this new drummer, Enrique Gonzalez, who's an LA cat, is just really giving us such an energy that I'm just excited about.
Okay, so questions that I asked everybody else. Now, it's an either-or thing. Whatever comes to mind. Boxes or briefs?
Boxer briefs. Combo, my friend.
Okay, single life or exclusively dating somebody?
I'm a single man. I am.
So Craigslist, eHarmony, or Match.com?
Well, we found Enrique Gonzalez, our drummer, on Craigslist, so I'm going to have to go with Craigslist.
Now, it's an either-or thing, so whatever comes to mind, radio or TV?
Radio.
Mark and Brian or Howard Stern?
Mark and Brian.
Portland Trailblazers or the Portland Lumberjacks?
Blazers.
Single life or dating exclusively?
Single life.
Okay. Match.com, eHarmony, or Craigslist to find, people.
MySpace.
It wasn't an option, dude, but that's
I
obviously what
mean,
you
come
like.
on.
Great event tonight. Excellent turnout. Portland has definitely come out to the Aladdin Theater. Charlie FM did a great job. Shell, thanks. We're at the Portland International Auto Show, which happens to be the largest consumer auto show in the entire Northwest. And we got one of the big dogs here, Greg, to talk to us about what we're about to see and the kind of things we need to see.
There are 36 manufacturers represented here. We have over 250 cars. The must-sees, you've got to go down the exotic aisle down there. We've got Lamborghinis, Maseratis. We've got a Vector, of which there's only 30 of in the world. We've got a Saline that goes from 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. Stuff like that you're not going to see anywhere but right here. Texaco Haviland number 42 NASCAR. It's down here in our race car exposition, and you can get in and actually drive the car. It's got a screen that simulates you're on a NASCAR track, and if you scrub the walls, you hit another driver, your seat's bouncing around. It is about as real as you can get.
Found another very, very cool story here at the auto show. In fact, it's another Oregon-based company, but they make bikes for chicks.
We just decided, wow, if everybody likes it, we'll do some clothing for them, and we're going to expand and do our own leathers and our own jeans and build some of these bikes exclusively for women, custom one-offs that they'll never see anywhere else.
The one you guys made out there that won all the awards, it's a beautiful bike. And you have a couple more I see on the drawing boards. What's the process of actually putting one of these together?
Well, right now we're actually prototyping our own frame, which is going to take a little bit of time. And it's going to be looking like a finesse of a female body, actually. I don't know if you noticed in the motorcycle, but the tank actually looks like a curve of a woman. And we get that from men all the time.
I didn't notice, but I will absolutely notice on the way out, trust me. So we got lots of toys for the guys, we got lots of toys for the girls, the custom-made bicycles. Gotta have toys for the kids. How about this? A car made entirely out of Legos. So you're wondering just how many Legos does it take to build this car? Right after the break, we'll tell you. So don't go away. PD Exposed will be right back. PD Exposed is brought to you by PDX Magazine, Portland's where to go, what to do guide, featuring live music, restaurants, nightlife, local sports, and latest trends. Pick up this month's issue today or download your free copy at pdxmagazine.com. So you were wondering how many Legos it took to actually build this car. Give me your best guess. 201,425 Legos later, voila, we've got a full car. The wheels are the only thing that is not made out of Legos.
Ouzo.
Santorini wine.
Belly dancing.
The best bread in Portland.
Calamari.
The most authentic Greek restaurant outside of Greece.
Okay, where are we?
The Alexis Restaurant, 2nd and Burnside, baby.
Opa!
Yamas.
When I think Greek cuisine, what would be the most popular?
Well, the most popular for the Greek cuisine actually is the lamb. You know, we cook a lot of lamb. And a lot of actually special upsells here. We make everything out of lamb. I got it. I can be a good waiter too. This is a pan fried Greek kaseri cheese. You put the ouzo. Hello, lemoni. And then you light it. And then you take that to the table. Well, here we have the saganaki. Opa! There you are.
That's good stuff.
The Greek tradition is everybody have ouzo, including you.
So your restaurant, this is your place. You guys are extremely authentic. I've been to Greece twice. And honestly, Alexis, this is the most authentic Greek restaurant outside of Greece I've ever been to anywhere in the country.
The difference is that we're eating more healthier foods, and we're eating more like olive oil. It's the healthiest thing instead of butter in our bread. We eat a lot more greens, more vegetables, and we are more to just stay healthy and drink more and dance and have fun.
Today, we're at the Greek Fest, a local festival held by the Greek community over 5,000 strong in Portland. I'm with Nick. Everybody's named Nick back here. Hey, Nick. What's up, Nick? We're with Nick Superman Nick here. He's going to tell us about how many of these things you guys go through, the souvlaki here,
About 13,000 sticks a year.
All right, Nick, why the Superman shirt?
Well, we have to make a correction on that. It's not Superman, it is Souvlaki Man.
Souvlaki Man.
Souvlaki Man.
Do you guys have like a cooking song you do?
Oh, not really.
I always wondered if in Greece they use the English letters on their fraternities and sororities.
I highly doubt the proud people of Greece would decide about changing their letters, but you can try it. I don't think you'll get very far.
All right, you heard it. She wants us to go try it. We're going to go throw a petition around and see if we can get the fraternities and sororities in Greece to use our letters. We feel like it's really not fair that in our country, if you're in a fraternity and sorority, they have the Greek letters on the houses. So we think it's only fair, turnabout, it's fair play, that in Greece, on the fraternities and sororities, they should have American letters on the houses.
I think that would be a really good idea.
You think it'd be a good idea?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I came up with that myself. But we're getting a petition. We're going around the neighborhood, around the Greek festival here, and we're having the neighbors, and everyone's pretty excited about it, where we go over to Greece and pitch the idea of having American or English letters outside the fraternities and sororities in Greece. What do you think about that?
I think that's, yeah. Yeah, the American heritage.
Yeah, let's get some American.
Yeah,
and I
like
wonder
it,
when
I
the
like it.
Have you been to the American Festival in Greece yet?
I haven't.
They probably don't even have
They
one.
probably don't.
You don't care about this? Really? You're not passionate about this? See, we're really I'm obviously very passionate about this. So you're not going to sign the petition? Okay. It's beer 30 right now, but I'm confused. We're on church grounds, and the sign behind me says no alcohol permitted on church grounds, but yet I got a beer in my hand. What's up with that?
John is off the church ground.
Oh, never mind. On PD Exposed, we love to have a good time, but there's a limit of how much fun we can have in a 30-minute program. There is no limit with PDX Magazine. These guys give you a thorough view of all the cool things to do.
Now, you can find any PDX magazine at several locations all throughout the Portland metropolitan area, but if you need to have your copy right now, go ahead and download it at pdxmagazine.com.
From Mount Hood to the beautiful Oregon coast, these guys got you covered. Pick up this month's issue today or download your free copy at pdxmagazine.com.
I'm Alexis from Alexis Restaurant, and you are watching PD Exposed.
The music industry in Portland is extremely, extremely competitive, and you got to have a vision to get ahead. Well, it's perfect for our band tonight on PD Exposed. Inner Vision 5 joins us as our featured artist. Let's meet the band.
Well, my name's Mike. I'm kind of the brainy smurf out of the bunch. I handle all the computer stuff, the website stuff, and promo material, t-shirts.
My name is John. I do play the drums, and I would say that I'm a very attractive man, but I am nowhere as near as hot as Paul.
My name is Paul Creighton, and I sing, and that's about it. I have a gray suit, glasses, and I'm obviously incredibly hot.
Hi, I'm Tony. I'm the guitar player. I am definitely not as hot as Paul, but I am almost about as hot as John. So, that's about it.
My name's Kit, and I play keyboards and sing backup vocals, and I thought I'd keep with the trend of the superficiality, and I put I'm the beautiful keyboard player.
Let's talk about Boise. Tell us about Boise.
I have some luck with the women, so there was an incident in Boise that was good. It was good to me.
No, dude, you can't leave us hanging like that. You got to tell us what happened in Boise.
Is this the incident that we speak of, the women incident? I went back to a girl's place and we had some fun. I met her on MySpace, actually. So yeah, it's good for meeting girls.
How did chicks find it? Because I don't know. I mean, you can't deny the other chicks this opportunity.
It's Rockstar Hottie is actually my MySpace name, and Paul, yeah.
All right. So who inspires you guys musically?
We all have some jazz backgrounds and ensemble backgrounds, so know how to play parts and hit parts. But all in all, just a bunch of we bring something different. Every person brings something different. I mean, he brings some Petty, he brings some Latin chops, he brings some Jaco, and keyboard player brings some NSYNC, and it's really nice.
And he brings the chicks. How do you guys keep your music unique? Because there's so many bands out there, especially in Portland alone. I mean, how does your music? How do you keep it unique? How do you keep it your own sound without hearing other people and throwing it all together?
I think just accentuating the uniquity of what each person brings and trying to expand on that between the rhythm section and the keys, and listening to lots of different groups and modeling certain aspects of different bands, just to keep it diverse and keep it sophisticated.
Just like the moon around the earth. Just like the waves against a patient shore, just like the ground beneath our anxious feet, I'm drawn relentless towards your love. Just like the apple from the tree, just like a magnet's raw polarity, just like a word that's pulled from secrecy. resisting feelings that feel wrong. But in the end, we find the choice is never ours. We're like ripples in the world's pond.
You guys have played in a lot of different places. You've had some pretty cool things happen. What's the highlight so far? And second part of that question is, what's the goal?
Okay, Lifehouse. That was pretty big. Yeah, probably the best gig. We got to open for Lifehouse in Boise in October for 4,000 people at the Taco Bell Arena.
Thus far, we've had quite a bit of success. You know, I mean, we started out probably about 2.5 years ago, and you know, look at us now. I mean, we've got our own van, we've got our own equipment, so we've built pretty much from nothing. So I'd say just to kind of keep it as far as it can go.
Just have fun, keep the thing rolling, and hopefully retire from my current position.
I'd like to quit pounding nails for a living, you know? I mean, this is a blast. I can't consider this work, but if it would pay the bills, that would be absolutely incredible.
Well, I'm lucky enough to be able to play piano professionally for a living, but my goal for the band is honestly just, I want us to be worldwide known. I'm the dreamer of the group, but I think it's going to happen for us.
Get a new faith and choice and do. Guess it's time to learn to live within this cafeteria.
I always describe Intervision 5 as kind of Stevie Wonder meets Jamiroquai. Me being such a fan, not just because I love somebody in the band, but just because I love their music, can see it ranging from the young 21-year-old in Eugene, from that crowd, to nuns. So the diversity is very broad.
Cool. A little bit of jazz, a little bit of pop, a little bit of funk, a little bit of R&B, a little bit of rock. It's good stuff.
Elizabeth joins us. She's actually an I-5 virgin, aren't you?
It's true. It's true. It is the first time that I've heard them.
So what do you think?
I really enjoy them. They're very dance-oriented, which is great. I was just saying it would be wonderful to have a house party and have a space big enough to accommodate them, because I think it would be a great draw for dancers and partiers alike.
Every day we try to mold our future, resisting feelings that feel wrong. But in the end we find the choice is never ours. We're like ripples in the world's pond.
Thank you.
That's a wrap for another episode of PD Exposed. Thanks again to you guys, our valued viewers, for your wonderful comments and suggestions. Keep them coming. Drop us a line at pdexposed.com.
And of course, we want to give a special thanks to our title sponsor, PDX Magazine, Portland's Where to Go, What to Do guide, and Latitudes and Comcast.
Much appreciation to my man Brent at the showroom for the spiffy duds, and to London Influence, our newest sponsor, where there are no bad hair days.
That's what they say. Thanks again for watching PD Exposed.
Make good memories, everybody. Thanks once again to you, our wonderful viewers, for all your wonderful comments. No, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful life. Please keep them coming by contacting us at pdexposed.com.
And a special...
No bad hair days.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Who's they? Who are they?
London Underground, I guess. Or London...
London Underground? The Tube? Okay, that wasn't good on my part.
Don't ask me questions.
I just...
And Comcast.
Who else? For Portland.
What's up? I'm Dr. Doug from 105.1 The Buzz.
And I am Skippy from 105.1 The Buzz.
And you're watching PD Exposed
on CNW 14, baby.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 40th episode of PD Exposed. I'm John Olson.
And I'm Heather Frelia. Fat Tuesday, one of the wildest parties, and we bring you the craziest right here in Portland at the Lotus. Now, there was a lot of things that we probably can't show you even on cable TV, but what we will show you, you'll definitely dig.
Yes, you will. Bring 300 women together in one room, and what do you get? You get the Power of the Purse benefit, a benefit for Girls Inc., a very worthy cause. And very worthy for me because 300 women in one room. Hello?
300 to 1, you were very, very happy.
We know.
PGE Park, one of our favorite venues, and we bring you a special event as the Mariners play the Portland Beavers. And as you well know, we just got back from Japan as we feature Japanese baseball, so we thought only fitting that we interview, or John interview, the most famous baseball player in the world, Mr. Ichiro.
I'm still giddy. Days later. It takes a lot to make me speechless. It takes a lot to make us speechless on PD Exposed. The Rose City Rollers did exactly that. It's an all-women's roller derby league right here in Portland. It was absolutely an amazing experience. We know you're going to love it.
Serendipity, one of our favorite words, according to John Olson, is alive and well as we speak of our featured musician, Storm Large. We had the pleasure of seeing her at Dante's Rockstar Music event, as well as Fat Tuesday and the Rose City Rollers event.
Storm's an amazing performer, but she's also got a voice that will melt you, and she's got an awesome band. So don't touch that dial.
PD Exposed, we'll be right back.
I'm the Joker's Wild, mascot for the High Rollers. You're watching PD Exposed.
Ever since the late 90s, the movie Roller Girls, Heather Graham Hottie, I've been kind of intrigued with the whole roller derby scene. Well, turns out we've got it right here in Portland. The Rose City Rollers are at the Expo Center, and we are about to learn about roller derby.
The way roller derby is played is you have 5 girls on one team, 5 on the other. The front girls are your pivots, the middle girls are your blockers, and the back girls are your jammers. Your jammers are your point scorers, okay? So what happens is the whistle blows, the pack takes off, and the pack is the blockers and the pivots. The pivots set the pace, and they kind of keep the girls all working together. And then second whistle blows, and the jammers take off. The jammers are the point scorers. So what they do is they have to fight their way through the pack. So basically, I'm trying to help my team, my jammer, get through and block the other team's jammer at the same time. And then they come back around, and then the girls fight their way through the pack, and on the second lap through the pack is when the jammers start making points for every girl of the opposing team they pass.
Teams have worked really, really hard, and I think they put a lot of extra pressure on themselves to perform, but I think you're going to see a lot of teamwork.
We got to represent all 4 teams, and Breakneck Betties has a representative here. What's your name?
Donna DeDead.
Donna DeDead. So I get the whole Donna DeDead thing. Why though? Why that name?
My husband chose it. We're into zombies and horror movies, so it fit right in.
Okay, we found somebody with the High Rollers, and your name is?
Blocker.
Wow. This interview is over. No. How did you come up with that name?
My last name's Cox. So it was given to me.
Did you seem kind of like sweet and nice and stuff? So when you get out there on the rink, you're not so sweet and nice.
Well, it kind of comes out once it starts. The adrenaline starts running. It just kind of comes out. You'd be surprised.
There's no crying in roller derby. There's no crying in roller derby. There's no crying in roller derby. The Rose City Rollers organization has only been around for 2 years, and yet, look at this place. It's absolutely packed. This might be my favorite sign at the entire event. Beer in bleachers only. That's a great sign. That means you can't have any water, you can't have any Coke, you can't have any Pepsi, no lemonade. You can only have beer in the bleachers.
Portland Rollers
roller derby is going to take over the world. Absolutely.
You think?
Absolutely.
Why is that? That's a pretty big soundbite there.
Because those are my girls.
The Rose City Rollers is one of the toughest tickets in town, and for good reason. You guys, we go to events all the time, all over the place, and this absolutely made our crew speechless. It's an incredible event. If you haven't checked out the Rose City Rollers, it's a must-do. No matter what walk of life you're from, you gotta come. But make sure to get your tickets early. Go to rosecityrollers.com. Never before has a purse been so powerful. We're at the Power of the Purse benefit at the Portland Art Museum.
And Girls Inc. is the benefactor this evening. Now you may be asking what that is. It's a great organization. It's in about 10 metropolitan Portland schools, and it focuses pretty much on girl power. They bring all girls in from all walks of life, get together, work on things of how to keep girls out of drugs and alcohol, how to better educate themselves in different areas of science, and just pretty much, you know, how all of us women should stick together.
Girl power. Let's go make some money. These purses were designed by all the celebrities behind me here. That was done by Charles Fine Art Portraits. They're getting ready to start here, so we got to wrap this up. Look at our friend Darcel over here. I got to see the purse Darcel helped design. That's what's going to be auctioned off tonight, and that's where a lot of the money is going to be raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the bidding started on this bag. Let's sell it now. Let's see $200 opening bid. Who bid $200 right now? Who bid $200? Who bid $200? Who bid $200? $600. I have a $500 opening $600. This bag and hat is going. It is sold to you for $600.
So we're with one of the designers whose purse just went for $600, but she didn't just do a purse. She did a hat along with the purse.
In this case, it was a few people that kind of came to me and said, hey, do you want to do this for this organization? And how could I say no?
We're in the business of inspiring girls to be strong, smart, and bold, and Portland is an incredible community full of strong, smart, and bold women. So we thought, well, where's the money going to come from? It's going to come from women, and the power is going to come from the purse.
Came here with Fiona and her great-grandma Dolores. Dolores, you sew all the purses, right?
No, I just sewed that one. Her other grandmother sewed the others.
So this is definitely a family affair.
Yes, it is.
What made you get into sewing purses, or designing purses, I should say?
When I was younger, I was always drawing, so I just decided to get into it. Couldn't contain it.
Courtesy of London Influence, PD Expose and London Influence are giving away a makeover on PD Expose. You bid like the top amount. They announced it. It was a big deal. What made you want to do this?
I thought this is a fundraiser. I wanted to get it, so I might as well just go for the max.
This is Governor Ted Kulongoski, and you're watching PD Exposed.
Love is the most important thing in the world, but baseball's pretty good too. That's a quote that we saw today from an 8-year-old boy named Greg. And you know what, Greg? We agree with you. We're at PGE Park as the Seattle Mariners take on the Portland Beavers in one of the final exhibition games of the year before the big season starts. It's that time of year. It's time to play ball. Tag Bose joins us on PD Exposed, first baseman for the Beavers. What's it like to play for these guys?
It's fun, man. This place is well known throughout the Pacific Coast League, as it's visiting teams that come in here often say this is their favorite stop in the Pacific Coast.
So what do you do in the off season? What do you do when you're not playing baseball?
Just train. basically get ready for the upcoming season. This past winter, I went into the Dominican Republic and played winter ball down there. That was a good experience, but mostly just try to rest the body for the grind for this coming up over the next 6 months.
Joining us is probably the most mega superstar in the world, baseball player Ichiro. Congratulations on Japan winning the World Baseball Classic. What does that mean for Japan and for you?
I think not only for Japan but also for the world, it was very important to have a tournament to determine which country is the best in the world at baseball. I'm very proud and honored that Japan came in first place.
How is the game played differently in Japan versus in the United States?
American baseball is trying to get a run. Japanese baseball is trying to protect a run.
Shinjo is a big player in Japan. Do you know, is Shinjo a friend?
Not exactly a friend, but of course I know of him.
So if you want to look like Shinjo, act like Shinjo, and get all the chicks like Shinjo, you got to dress like Shinjo. Bring it on, chicks. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
誰だろうな、ジョージ・シスラーだね。
Why is that?
なぜですか？知らないの、なぜか。僕がヒットの記録を破ったそのね、前の記録保持者はジョージ・シスラー。そんなことも知らないで質問に来ないでほしいな。He said, "You should know this. The person I broke the hit record of."
No, I knew that. I was at your game. I was at the game. We experienced many different kinds of foods in Japan. Very, very different. What kind of American foods do you like? What are your favorite American foods?
ちなみに今日のお昼はピザを食べに行きました僕は。ピザが大好き。
Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I had pizza for lunch today.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations on your success.
They just added a mother room here, which is fantastic.
Really?
Absolutely.
What's that like?
It's actually it's a suite that they converted into basically a nursery for mothers that need to feed or with little kids, stuff like that. That's actually where we hung out. It was fantastic.
What do you think about this? Pro baseball in Portland tonight. It's kind of a rainy night, but you're out. You got a smile on your face. Is this fun for you?
Yeah.
What do you like best about it?
Licorice.
Licorice is your favorite thing about the night? And what do you think about the Seattle Mariners in the house tonight?
Well, they're a really good team, and I'm hoping that they win.
We're joined by a big fan of the Portland Beavers, but you also do something else.
I bowl.
And he's the governor of the great state of Oregon. Welcome to PD Exposed.
Thank you very much.
Now, you threw out the first pitch.
Yes.
You gotta have a background in baseball because you threw a strike. I call it outside corner, man.
It was the outside corner, and I was actually trying to put a little motion on it, and I actually asked them if they put a batter up there, but they were afraid I'd hit him.
You did a good job. I was impressed. So what do you think about this big event here? The Mariners are in town, taking on the Beavers. What does this mean?
First of all, I really want to thank the Mariner franchise for coming down here because I think this is very, very good for Portland, and I have been very, very supportive of professional baseball, and I actually think Portland could actually sustain a major league club.
If the city of Portland can support it, I think it would be a great thing for the city of Portland. I love this ballpark. I know it would take a lot of work. We need to get some natural grass in here, but I love coming down here. And if it's something that the fans want and the city can fund, it would be a great thing.
Dave Niehaus, the voice of the Mariners. How many years strong now, Dave?
Well, this is 30 here in Seattle. I'm beginning. I was here for the first pitch in 1977, and
here I am in 2006.
God, what memories. How did you get started in this business?
Well, I was going to be a dentist, and I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning and knew I couldn't stare down somebody's throat and do that the rest of my life. And I broadcast basketball games at Madison Square Garden, the Yankees at Yankee Stadium, and I just got lucky more than anything else.
What's your greatest Mariner memory? There must be thousands of them.
Well, I guess my greatest Mariner memory is the first pitch in 1977.
I'm Tom with Rockstar Energy Drink, and you're watching PD Exposed. Cheers.
We're outside the Lotus for a Kickin' Mardi Gras party. Now, Mardi Gras is all about having a good time. A little bit of bling bling, some kick-ass music, great food, great drinks. But do you know what Mardi Gras means? Didn't think so. Let's go find out if the rest of Portland knows. Do you know what Mardi Gras means?
It means Fat Tuesday. The religious meaning is Shrove Tuesday.
You're good. Where did you learn that? You're not only cute, but you're smart. So, what's the significance of the beads? I know, but tell me, what's the significance of the beads?
The significance of the beads is you always want what you can't have. Usually we want to go crazy, but tonight, it's an excuse.
Why is it that all you chicks go so freaking crazy, but you don't go crazy other nights of the year?
We do! We just don't show it.
She was barely 21, sitting at the bar. Little did I know she would break my heart. I would sell my soul just to be with her, even if it meant that I could never be with another girl.
What's been the highlight of the night for you?
So far, it's been boobs, boobs, and more boobs.
That's a great highlight?
There's no such thing as a low light at Fat Tuesday. There's no such thing as anything not a highlight.
What's funny is these beads are so valuable right now, but in about 5 hours, they're worth nothing. Nothing until next year.
You know that Fat Tuesday at Lotus gets crazy when it's 7:30 and there's two chicks on stage making out.
What would Mardi Gras be without good food? Check this out. Okay, you guys just saw the food that I had. It was incredible. I actually ate every morsel that was on the plate, but now I'm thirsty.
We got light rum, we got dark rum, we got pineapple, we got OJ, and we got amaretto. And there we go, we got a hurricane.
Why do chicks consider a night like this a license to just get freaking crazy?
Everybody wants to be an exhibitionist. This is the one time it's licensed to ill.
What's the craziest thing you've done to get beads, man?
Oh man, I just ask.
You don't have to do anything. Tom's suave, man. Yeah, why should you? Just stand there. You're Tom. You just get beads. Caricatures by Steve right here. He's going to do some description of me. I'm not very good looking, so he's probably going to be really ugly, but I'm up for it. What do you think?
I'm not a magician, I'm an artist, so I'm gonna do my best. First I look at the shape of the head. It's got dark eyes. It's got a pretty good sized nose. I call this done. Ready to see it?
PD Exposed is brought to you by PDX Magazine, Portland's where to go, what to do guide, featuring live music, restaurants, nightlife, local sports, and latest trends. Pick up this month's issue today or download your free copy at pdxmagazine.com.
My name is Storm Large from Storm and the Balls, and you're watching PD Exposed.
This local music segment is brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drink. We have a new sponsor on PD Exposed for our music segment, and how appropriate. It's Rockstar Energy Drink. Well, you guys have to have been living under a rock to not know who our next star performer is on PD Exposed, because she has been pretty much hugely large all over Portland for many years, actually. And she's large today in Portland. Storm Large.
You're making me feel really fat.
No, she's not fat. P-H-A-T fat.
It is really Storm Large. It's Susan Storm Large is my actual real name.
It takes so much freaking energy to do what you do. Where the hell does it come from?
I think I have to. I feel compelled to do it. I always have. That's kind of why I ended up on stage.
You're having a bad day, though, when you have to suck it up and get up on stage and be super nice and super funny, because she's very, very funny. When you have to be that way, sometimes, like for me, like when I got to be on stage, I just want to tell everybody to go.
See, that's the thing. When I'm on stage, I can tell people to go.
Yes, you can.
And that's funny.
We saw her at Wilt's the other night, and you have sort of a more PG-13 burlesque sort of cabaret show. Tell us about that side of it, and then we'll talk about this side of it.
Well, it gets a little punchy over there too, because it's me, and I'll start talking about something. I mean, a lot of the songs I introduce them, and then people want me to tell stories, and that's kind of part of the show. You gotta wait till you're 21 to have alcohol. But I want you to look around the room at the folks drinking, the folks who are old enough to be drinking, and watch them become more attractive and much funnier as the night progresses and the alcohol is consumed. It's really intimate and everybody can hear really well, and it's a nice mellow atmosphere. That girl is pretty wild now. She's a super freak. She's the kind of girl you read about in magazines.
Tell us about the songs you're going to sing for us and what we should expect to see.
Probably for licensing purposes, I should have you guys do our original songs. So that would be one of my favorite love songs, which is called "I Want You to Die."
How sweet.
It is sweet. It means I love you. Because you're
she can take anything and mold it into something dangerous.
It is so amazingly powerful, and there's such a stage presence, and she's so sultry and sexy.
Sounds like you kind of won her.
Oh, totally.
She's pretty hot too, isn't she?
Oh, she's smoking.
Dude, your shirt, it's like the perfect shirt for the night, though. See, my wood is feeling naughty. Tell us about your balls.
I love my balls. My balls are Jimmy Jams Beaton, awesome keyboard player, Brian Boom Boom McFeather Parnell on drums, who is also brilliant, fantastic, Hot Rod Davey Nipples, who is very sexy and incredible. So I've got aces in my band, and they're just great. I don't want to play tonight. What the want to play tonight. What the want to want the want the want the want the want that light that light.
Thanks for watching this 40th episode of PD Exposed. We hope you tune in next time.
And thanks to our title sponsor, PDX Magazine.
Portland's Where to Go, What to Do guide.
Now available at Albertsons, Fred Meyer, and QFC. Thanks also to Comcast and Latitudes.
And of course, Rockstar, London Influence, where they say there's no such thing as a bad hair day. And of course, the showroom.
Make sure to cast your vote today at pdexposed.com for your favorites based on 12 categories. We're going to bring you those results in a 1-hour special this summer, but it all depends on you guys. Go to pdexposed.com and vote today.
We'll see you next time.
Make good memories, everybody. So now have you, it's pretty dangerous. Wow. It's loud back there too.
Do you want to turn around?
Is it an excuse to look at my butt?
Yeah. No, it's just easier to size you this way.
Okay, so my first album I ever had was Have You Never Been Mellow? Olivia Newton-John. I was a little kid. And I used to take the album and I used to make out with her album. My mom one day, like my mom, my dad, somebody grabbed this album and they're like, where are Olivia Newton-John's lips?
John Olson.
It's a true story.
That's amazing.
Portland's an indie kind of town. Greetings from the downtown Portland Indie Wine Festival. I'm John Olson.
Welcome to PD Exposed. I'm Heather Borgens. The Indie Wine Fest was alive and well at this year's Newport Seafood and Wine Festival.
PD Exposed goes back to the Oregon coast, and Heather here told me to go fly a kite. So I did, with our featured musician, Deborah Arlen. And Heather,
yes.
Congratulations on your wedding, Mrs. Borgens.
Thank you, Juan. And can you believe PD Exposed was nominated not for just one, but 2 Emmys? It's pretty darn cool. And it was also cool, literally, for our In Motion segment as we went rocket boating. And I have to tell you, it's the only way to get to the festival.
If you've been to the Oregon coast, you've definitely been to the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort. We'll get you caught up on all the amazing things happening down there.
And as you know, the Oregon coast is well known for its seafood, so we had to hit the Panache restaurant in Newport. Then we hit the landmark Apollo after the Newport Seafood and Wine Fest.
It's all about keeping the party ablazing, so please keep right where you are.
PD Exposed is going coastal. We'll be right back.
PD Exposed is brought to you by PDX Magazine, Portland's where to go, what to do guide, featuring live music, restaurants, nightlife, local sports, and latest trends. Pick up this month's issue today or download your free copy at pdxmagazine.com. On PD Exposed, we definitely have the need for speed. So today for our In Motion segment, we're in Newport's historic Bayfront District in front of Marine Discovery Tours. Our man Don's going to take us for a little ride on the rocket boat.
So you want to see some sea lions up close?
Sure.
We got to sneak in so that they don't jump off the dock. Remember, these are 800-pound in the wild mammals. These are all males. They're all...
Is he saying he doesn't want us here?
He's standing his ground. They have the ability to do that. Here's some more sea lions. We'll have as many as 600 in the bay through the winter months.
So what do you do on your tours? What do you normally
head straight for the ocean, show people what's going on out there. If it's a nice enough day to spend the whole time on the ocean, and I judge the group. Some people, hey, 10, 15 minutes on the ocean, that's enough. And you can pretty well feel that. Well, would you guys like to kind of flame on? You got a little need for speed here?
We got the need for speed, Don.
Got it. Well, you know I do too. So why don't you just hold on and I'm going to flame across the bay.
Hold on, you two. We're heading across the bay in Newport, Oregon, over to the famous Newport Seafood and Wine Festival.
There are numerous ways of how to get here, but I think we came the smartest way that I don't think my hair thinks so. We're taking the rocket.
From Marine Discovery Tours, it's the Oregon Rocket Boat over to the fest.
I'm here with Phil at the Newport Seafood and Wine Festival, and this is just mayhem.
Once you're inside, you have the opportunity to taste any one of about 60 different wineries and about 25 or 30 food booths. We have craft vendors and some information booths. So once you're inside, there's just quite a variety of things to see and do.
Oysters has to go with wine and seafood because obviously it is seafood.
We grow them here in the Uquina Bay. They're fresh right here, grown here locally, and they're the best oysters you're going to find on the West Coast. We also do those smoked, and we have shooters. Those are the raw ones.
These are good.
They're excellent, the best.
Moby Dick's has a very interesting and very good motto. Mercedes, what is it?
Suck me, shuck me, eat me raw. Woo!
What's the most shocking thing you've seen so far?
Well, you know, there's lots of beads and you never know how you're going to get them.
I just get the beads and put them on her.
Can you show me how that's done? Woo! Yeah!
I frickin' love this festival. I'm surrounded by 3 gorgeous women. I'm gonna ask you questions individually. First question is spell Depot Bay.
D-E-P-O-T-B-A-Y.
It's actually D-E-P-O-E. Who's the president of the United Arab Emirates?
Of the what? Not Bush, that's all that matters. Oh, some other girl just grabbed your ass.
Wow, this is great. I love this festival. What does my mic flag say?
What's your what?
This. What does it say?
PDX Exposed.
That's the second. It's just PD Exposed.
Okay.
But it's close. You were close.
First time here, yeah?
Yeah, it's my first time here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Tigard, Oregon.
You know, I keep asking people, what do you like the most? And a lot of times it's chicks, wine, and food. Where are your categories?
Probably the combination of the two. Yeah. Wine, food, chicks. I don't know. I like the whole thing, so.
You said booze first, people. Booze first. All right, we're here at the Apollo Bar and Nightclub. You can hear a rocket behind us. This is where everybody is coming after the Seafood and Wine Fest, and I'm stepping on some guys behind me. Let's go check it out.
This club rocks. It rocks the whole Newport.
Apollo's great place, great music, great food. It's all happening right here.
We're hungry.
I recommend y'all coming down here. Good food.
Where are you from again?
I'm from California.
Well, where's the y'all come from?
That's just what my grandmama said.
We talked about how Seafood and Wine Fest is not Seafood and Wine Fest unless you spill something on yourself, and it looks like you got it, man.
Oh, you like that? You like that? I've never been to Oregon Coast before. It's a great darn time.
Hey everybody, John Olson here, host of PD Exposed, airing every Friday through Monday night on CNW 14 at 7 p.m. Duck here and I want you to go to pdexposed.com right now to cast your vote for your favorites based on 12 categories. We'll bring you those results this summer in a 1-hour special, but it's up to you guys to make it happen. So go to pdexposed.com and vote now. PD Exposed is brought to you by PDX Magazine, Portland's where to go, what to do guide, featuring live music, restaurants, nightlife, local sports, and latest trends. Pick up this month's issue today or download your free copy at pdxmagazine.com.
Hey, this is Tommy Chong, and you're watching PD Exposed. Shot to you by some guy with a little piece of equipment.
We're in Lincoln City next to the Dee River. It's the world's shortest river, and it has the world's shortest name for a river. I don't know, Lincoln City. Are you sure about that? This looks like a lot shorter river to me. Most of you are probably aware about the Chinook Winds Casino on the beach in Lincoln City, but did you know that there's been a lot of changes and a lot of updates?
Well, we're really growing into more of a resort now more than ever before. You know, we always like to say it's better at the beach, and if you come give us a try, there's no way that we're not going to prove that to you. Through the entertainment, our food and beverage, and, you know, the slot machines, the casino fun, as well as the ocean view.
Deborah Arlen is playing tonight at the Rogue River Room.
We all have the feeling that she's going to be an amazing star in the next 6 months or so. She fits in really great with our lounge, and our Rogue River Room, which is our lounge at night. Nobody can beat it. It's better at the beach.
Kite flying has become quite the pastime along the Oregon coast. The oldest kite shop in Lincoln City, Catch the Wind. Joining us from Catch the Wind are Alex and Dustin. They're going to show myself and Deborah Arlen, our featured musician, how to fly a kite. But first, let's talk about Catch the Wind. Tell us about your shop.
It's been around for about 25 years. You can get anything from box kites, diamond kites, delta kites, to all sorts of dual line or quad line kites.
I have not done a lot of kite flying, but Deborah has been so kind as to join us. Are you guys going to show us how to do this?
Oh, always.
Okay, so what are you going to show us? Give me a little snippet.
The basics, putting it together, stringing out your lines, the turning, spinning, landing it, the basics.
It's time to go get Deborah and go fly a kite. Deborah was all bragging that she could get the kite up and stuff, and I knew she could. Has anyone ever told you guys to go fly a kite?
Always, all the time.
What does that mean? Who came up with that phrase? I've been talking to my crew about this. I've been told it, but I don't think they meant to go fly a kite, actually, when they said it to me.
The funny thing is, it's actually a kite company. The company makes kites, and it's the name of their company.
You think Deborah and I are going to get this baby up? You think we're going to do it?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to go backwards, right? Okay. When you're a professional kite flyer, you can get her done. Great restaurants are popping up all along the Oregon coast as this is becoming quite the tourist destination. One of the newer restaurants here in Newport, Panache. We're back in the kitchen of Panache, and we're with Phil Hawkins, the executive chef. So tell us about Panache. It's only been open a little while.
We opened up in October. We saw the location and just everybody fell in love with it.
You guys are making some good stuff for us tonight. What are we doing first here?
Well, I'm going to show you our blue corn and crab quesadilla. I've got two just plain blue corn tortillas. Just layer in some pepper jack, and we've got some fresh local Dungeness crab. Take it right over to the grill.
More fine foods and fine wine for the PD Exposed crew. I know, it's kind of a rough job. On PD Exposed, we love to feature hot new products and gadgets. Well, Relax the Back Store just signed on to be our What's on Tap sponsor, so Miriam and James here, the owners of the two Portland franchise, are going to tell us what's hot at Relax the Back. Miriam?
We get a lot of people requesting lumbar supports. This is our best-selling one. However, it's not the most exciting item that we carry. We have a great assortment of office chairs, including the X10, is featured by Pininfarina, the makers of Maserati and Ferrari, and also the human scale Freedom Chair, which is also seen on 24 and Boston Legal.
Eat your heart out, Chuck Bauer. For information on these products and more, contact the number located on your screen.
Hi, this is Andre from Beach Connection, and you're watching PD Exposed, and I can do this.
This local music segment is brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drink. It's always a pleasure when we get to catch up with a musician who's been past featured on PD Exposed. Well, tonight we do more than just catch up with Deborah Arlen. We're featuring her again as our featured musician, but last time we caught up with her at the Buffalo Gap. Tonight, she's made it all the way to the Chinook Winds Casino Resort. So what's it been like? You've been doing this now. This is your final show, and then you're back again in May.
Yeah, we're coming back in May. We've been here for 6 weeks. It's our last show, and it's been really awesome and a great time, and they treat us very well, and the shows are really fun, and it's nice because even though you're playing the same spot, you know, every week it's different crowds every time, and you know, get different response, and you get to meet new people, and that's really fun.
You're just now like turning legal age to have a beer. Are you afraid to have your first beer? Are you going to be with like a
first, John? Is it really my first beer? Oh wait, should I say that?
Actually, I know the truth. No, I didn't want to say that because, you know, your parents are watching.
I'm scared to have my first beer, yeah.
So, but your songs are about love, and do you have all these experiences in your past?
I've had a few boyfriends here and there, and you know, the breakups and all that stuff. So yeah, some of it is drawn from real life experience, and some of it's just if I'm inspired by listening to other musicians, and I just write a song that just comes out, you know.
Changing the waves, affecting me deeper. Listen, it's another reminder that time is passing me.
So your dad is your manager. What's it like to work with your dad? We love your dad. We love Tony. But what's it like?
You know, it has its ups and downs, but it's mostly ups, honestly, because you'll never have someone work as hard for you as your own family. And, you know, he sacrifices a lot, as does the rest of my family, to help me and support me. And we can talk really openly with each other, obviously, because we see each other a lot and we're family. So it's great.
So what's your ultimate goal in life?
I'm glad you asked this, because I have this plan for about 5 to 6 years. I really want to focus on music and be successful in that. And then I want to, you know, have the family, but also have the home studio and, you know, do like film composing or commercials or TV, stuff like that.
This was not my plan. I had no idea but it always changes. Well, you're doing extremely well, Deborah, and we're excited to see you tonight, and thanks for letting us feature you again on PD Exposed.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you for joining us on this episode of PD Exposed.
And thanks to our title sponsor, PDX Magazine, Portland's Where to Go, What to Do guide. Thanks also to Rockstar and our newest sponsor, Relax the Back.
Comcast, Latitudes, London Influence, and of course the showroom. You guys rock. Thanks to you too.
Make sure to cast your vote today at our website, pdexposed.com, for your favorites based on 12 categories. The results are pouring in, and we'll soon announce the winners.
And we'll be bringing you a special 1-hour episode based off of your results, so stay tuned sometime this summer.
Thanks again for watching PD Exposed. Make good memories, everybody. One of them, of course, the world famous Apollos.
All in one, white trash and coasties all together, right, dude?
Yes, white trash. We love white trash. Keeping it real.
But I think we came the smartest way, that I don't think my hair thinks so. We're taking the rocket.
This ain't no funky reggae party. $5 at the door. How'd it look?
Still at the Shiloh, Johnny.